How are you? Thank you for coming back. I've missed you. I hope you missed me just a little bit. If you have time, please just go hit that subscribe button. Let's grow this family. Hit a like, tell a friend. Let's get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, right? Let's start a plant vibe. So today I am going to be planting, don't mind the noise, I live in Harlem, there's nothing but noise around here. That's why I like plants better. They don't make noise. Today I'm going to be planting one of the 3 philodendrons that I introduced you guys to a couple weeks ago. There was a Philodendron Rudolph, a Philodendron Squamiferium, and this guy, Philodendron Imperial Red. So you can tell Philodendron Imperial Red because the leaves are glossy, leathery, and oval. They'll start off as a bright red, maturing to a burgundy, and ultimately they'll be a dark green. This one has none of those except for the dark green. It has red stalks or petioles, but my first leaf is a little yellow guy. Go figure. So in this video, I'll be giving you a couple care tips and letting you know about this guy. This guy is not a climber. It's going to be a compact bushy plant, and it grows to about 2 to 3 feet high, so it's not going to take over your space. A couple fun facts is philodendrons are the king of cleaning toxins from the air, but they are poisonous, okay? They contain calcium oxalate, I think it is, and that can cause irritation to your throat. Children, dogs, cats, your pets, you just want to keep them away from eating it. Fun fact, philodendrons are one of my favorites. That's not the fact though. It is a fact, but not the fact that I wanted to share. Philodendron comes from 2 Greek words, philo meaning love and dendron meaning tree. It just makes sense that I would love philodendrons, right? Fun fact about Philodendron Imperial Red, it does originate in the rainforests of South America. Another fun fact is that it's supposed to be extremely rare. I haven't seen a lot, so maybe that's true, but I'm assuming that if it is extremely rare, I don't know why it's in my house. Intelligent name for this plant is Philodendron Urubescens. I was right. That's the technical name. I'm gonna keep this in because I thought that was kind of cute. Yeah, I'm reading. It does like bright, indirect light. It means to not put it into full sun, and it also means not to place it into full shade, all right? Bright, indirect light. So a bright sunny room will be perfect for it. We're gonna give it a loose soil. It does like to be moist. Some plants that you have do like to dry out. This plant likes to be moist, but does not want to be damp. So we're gonna give it a organic soil. I'm going to put perlite in it just for drainage. Okay. So here's my pot. I found this guy in the street, these New York streets. That's where I found it. So I took it home. I'm always kind of afraid of curses. So I blessed it in the name of Jesus before I brought it home. And I'm not playing, I actually did that. I do that when I find stuff because I grew up on the series Friday the 13th. I don't know if you used to watch that, but it was about cursed objects. And that shit used to scare the crap out of me. Okay, so here's my pot. You see it has a drainage hole, right? So I want to protect my furniture. So I just have a scrap piece of screen laying around. Let me cut this guy. Always just a rough circle. No one's gonna come and grade your work. I just don't want the substrate. You hear that? I don't want the substrate to fall through. I don't want to fill the whole thing up, and I also want adequate drainage. So I'm just going to put lava rocks in here. They don't weigh a lot. And the dirt and silt, hopefully, will go through there first. I'll put some wood chips in there too. They'll break down kind of nice. Now, I already have some soil from plants that didn't survive the plague. So I'm going to use some of that dirt just to fill this in, because I do like to recycle. Okay, and this is a nice rich soil, but this really is just to fill in some space, okay? Perlite. Put a nice healthy dose of that in there. I'm gonna put my organic soil in there. This is just a plant potting mix. Actually, don't even know if it's organic. And I'm gonna add some orchid bark. I'm gonna take my plant, gently pop that. Not so easy. I'm gonna use a lot of that. Here, I just want to aerate the roots, give them a nice little massage. Okay, so we're gonna pop this sucker right in here. It just feels right. Okay, there are some aerial roots, so I do want them to show. They are called aerial roots. So that's about it. This is my guy. I planted him. I am going to thoroughly water it. Again, we're going to keep it moist. That doesn't mean keep it wet. We're going to keep it moist. Keep it in bright, indirect sun. This is a great house plant. It cleans the air. It's beautiful to look at. And come join me when I plant the other two, my Philodendron Rudolph and my Philodendron Squifarium. That's it. I will see you guys next time. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you tell a friend.